I mounted the Pyro S transmitter onto the gimbal and it transmits the signal to my Pyro 7 here, so I can actually see what the camera is filming if I'm in focus. It's especially important in a situation like this where I use actually a LiDAR system, manual cine lenses. I want to make sure that I'm in focus and I'm in frame. I have another system here inside my studio, my van. I have another Pyro S receiver in here mounted to a regular field monitor, so there could be an operator, there could be a director, there could be a client watching what I'm doing further away, and everything just works nicely together and you can just really monitor everything what you're doing.
Hollyland sent me the Pyro 7 and S bundle for free to test and review. Let's walk through what really stands out. You can connect up to 4 receivers, or 2 receivers and 2 mobile devices. That's perfect if you want your DP, director, client and assistant all to see the feed at once. With the quick monitoring switch you can literally bounce between 2 camera feeds instantly using customizable buttons on the Pyro 7. I could not test this feature as I only had 1 transmitter. It's got auto frequency hopping built in, so if there's interference, it switches channels for you seamlessly. It supports both HDMI and SDI inputs and outputs, so whether you're rocking a cinema rig or mirrorless hybrid, you're covered. The Pyro 7 has a 7-inch 1200 nit screen, which means even in bright outdoor shoots you can still see your images without squinting. It uses dual band transmission, both 2.4 and 5 GHz, to keep your signal strong and reliable. And the range? Up to 400 meters or 1300 feet line of sight with just 50 milliseconds latency. That's more than enough for most field shoots.
One main way to use the Pyro Pro is as a camera monitor directly connected to the camera, so I can make sure with focus peaking everything is in focus, and with the histogram that the exposure is set properly. Now back to my studio, my camper van. I have here the Pyro S connected here, the Pyro S receiver, to a production monitor. You can connect the Pyro 7 also here to an iPad via the HollyView app and hit connect, and here little Teddy. And we can add also an iPhone to our mix here. It just connected, and here we go. So we have Teddy on an iPhone, on an iPad, and still on the production monitor here via the Pyro S. So we have him on all 3 devices. Just to jump in, if you want to use iPads, iPhones or other smart devices, you need to make sure you have broadcast mode deactivated. Right now I have the Pyro S transmitter connected here to the main camera. I have a camera monitor here, and on the side I have the Pyro 7 separate, so I can just walk around like a director or like the client who just wants to stand behind, just look what's going on the main set, but yet still be able to monitor what the camera can see. I have now 4 devices connected to the Pyro S transmitter. I have here the Pyro S receiver connecting to a production monitor. I have here an iPhone, in the back I have an iPad, and on the side I have the Pyro 7 here. Everything is nicely connected to the main set, to the Pyro S transmitter over there. And people can just go and let's take one of the devices, go some places where they want to just in peace monitor what's going on. Somebody can take the iPhone, go someplace else, or a second iPad, and I take the iPad here, go in another corner and monitor in peace what's going on, and to make sure that little teddy bear here on the set is safe. If you just use Hollyland devices to connect, like the Pyro S receiver and the Pyro 7 and future other devices that will come out, you should turn on broadcast mode. Let's make a transmission test with the Pyro 7 connected to the Pyro S transmitter and see how the latency is. We are connected via broadcast mode at the moment. And now broadcast mode is deactivated, so I can use smart devices again. Another way of using the Pyro 7 connected to a Pyro S transmitter is to use as a camera monitor closer by. Right now the main camera is 2.5 meters away, and a little monitor over there would be way too small. but having a camera monitor right in front of me is amazing. I can make sure the exposure is right, I'm in focus, and I'm in frame. So a Pyro 7 distance test here. I'm filming from here. I want to drive all the way around here, and I want to go all the way around along the mountain and hope to still have reception over there. I still have a picture here. Look at this here. As you can see, I'm further away from a van. I can still see the image here from my camera over there. So it's still working. I still have reception. That's amazing. I love that. And I'm all the way at the tippy top here. See where the van is? All the way there. And I still have the picture here. Amazing! Can you see me, camera over there? Can you see me?
You can stream to multiple receivers and mobile devices without needing extra transmitters. The Pyro 7 being a transmitter, receiver, and monitor in one makes setup ridiculously fast. Less gear, fewer cables, less headache. With the Pyro 7 you get rock solid performance even in tricky environments, thanks to the dual band frequency hopping. While the Pyro S transmitter is compact and capable, it misses an HDMI output, which limits your flexibility if you want to loop that signal into another monitor or recorder. At 50 milliseconds latency it's totally fine for monitoring, but for super precise tasks like live focus pulling or syncing external sound, you might notice just a slight delay. It would have been amazing if the Pyro 7 could also control camera settings, focus or trigger recording remotely. As it stands, it's an excellent monitor, but there's no touchscreen control of your camera like you get with some other systems. But it might be on the horizon. So, final thoughts? The Hollyland Pyro Series delivers serious wireless video tools for filmmakers and content creators who need flexibility, reliability, and ease of use. Whether you're running a small shoot or managing multiple angles on a fast-moving set, this system adapts to your workflow. Honestly, it's one of the most creator-friendly wireless video systems I've tested in a while. If you're curious, check out the links below. This may just be your next upgrade. Check out this video next to learn more about filmmaking and filmmaking gear and how to use them. Thanks for watching and see you next one. Bye for now.